Hello, my name is Jeremy Smith and I would like to tell you about the Volcanorama Hotel and Resort, the world's first ever hotel and resort experience inside a dormant volcano. When it comes to volcanoes, I think a lot of people think that volcanoes are mysterious. A lot of people are very intrigued or fascinated with volcanoes, all of which are good things, of course. However, a lot of people have never got to experience a volcano, either active or dormant, up close and personal. There are lots of dormant volcanoes around the world though, and a lot of times they're just sitting there. Sometimes they are tourist attractions, sometimes there are guided tours when you can go see them, but a lot of times it's very inconvenient, it's very expensive a lot of times, and sometimes it's even dangerous. And even with that too, a lot of times it's very normal experiences. So you're going and you're just climbing up the volcano, you're looking in, and then maybe you're coming back down. And that's it. With Volcanorama, the hotel and resort, we want to change all of that. We want to create a new type of experience that the world has never seen or experienced before. So what this is, we want to create a luxurious resort and hotel experience, not near or not by the volcano. We want to go inside the dormant volcano. Yes, it's a little out there, but we want it to be that. We want it to be something that the world has never experienced before. With that, we want to do guided experience and guided tours. So imagine getting in a helicopter, coming up, seeing the overview of the volcano, seeing in, and then landing on a helicopter pad inside the volcano. Or imagine taking a tour up the side, stopping at one of the resort spas on your way up before reaching the summit, and then descending into the resort, that kind of thing. We want to switch things up a little bit. Think of it like Jurassic Park, but in a volcano. You've got this theme, in Jurassic Park, obviously you've got dinosaurs, a volcano. It's going to be going back in time. These are millions and millions of years old, and we're going to create an experience around that. It truly is going to be an out-of-this-world experience. For our business model, our revenue is pretty simple. Most people have been to some kind of hotel or resort in their lifetimes. Obviously with that, you've got things like guests staying in hotel rooms. In addition to that, we've also got services like spas or eateries like restaurants, things like bars, that kind of thing. In addition, we also have the tours. So I mentioned the helicopter ride in, helicopter out, guided tours and that. Year one, our goal is to establish our foundation for this entire company. We want to establish the signature Volcanorama Hotel. We don't have the location yet, but we're working on that. We're very close. We've limited it down to 3 or 4 different locations. We're just trying to pick the best one. By year 3, we want to triple that. We want to have 3 different experiences and resorts set up around the world. So we want to offer different locations in different parts of the world geographically. With any kind of new type of industry comes new attraction, new interest. We're going to be creating an entirely new market for tourists that want to experience something that they might have seen before but never been able to really get it up close and personal with, let alone stay in overnight. One of the cool things too, we feel an obligation to partner with the local economy. So we want to share some of our revenue with the local tour guides who will be helping us navigate this, bringing our guests to inside the volcano, to the hotel and that kind of thing. Industry trends. Most people have probably heard of themed resorts before. So anytime you're staying on a Disney property or something like the Atlantis resort in the Caribbean, that's a themed resort, and we would fit right into that. So in addition to that, we've also got the renewed interest in things like global warming over the past 10, 15 years or so. With that, we have stuff like geothermal energy that we will be able to tap into with our hotels, which becomes very trendy. We want to capture this wave of energy that's coming with the renewed look on planet Earth right now. And then lastly, people are always looking for what's new. So because this is something that people have never been able to experience before, we're going to tap into a completely new market, like I mentioned in the last slide. but it would be a new industry, so we're creating a trend. As far as our competition goes, just like I touched on in the industry trend slide, there are a lot of themed resorts and hotels out there, and we are going to be competing directly with them. We've got several indirect competitors as well. Any resort or hotel that's in an exotic location, there are already going to be several resorts and hotels located near dormant volcanoes. However, we really do set ourselves apart by being inside the volcano. Again, it goes back to this experience. It's something different that nobody's ever been able to experience before. And that's where we're coming in on the cutting edge of things. So in closing, my ask is for $2 million in exchange for 20% of our company. We're entering exciting times, and we think we've got a lot of potential to really create this, not only create this market, but really own this new market. From volcanoes, we have a lot of other geographical structures that we can begin capitalizing on outside of volcanoes as well in the future. Again, this is a brand new experience. Nobody's ever really been able to do this before. We're offering people a completely new thing. We think people are really going to love that. This is going to be completely safe, it's going to be completely fun, and it's going to be completely memorable. This is going to be something that really is, like I mentioned earlier, an out-of-this-world experience, something that you can't do anywhere else with anybody else. And with that, we want you to help us make this a reality. So thank you very much. Again, my name is Jeremy Smith, presenting the Volcanorama Hotel and Resort. Thank you very much.